Hi everybody, this is Stage Wigan. Today I'm going to be doing a video, like I said before. It's going to be a back to the basics video for beginners or just people who want to refresh on things. This first one that I'm going to be doing is about Book of Shadows. This is my Book of Shadows. I got it, I think, about a month or two after I started practicing. It's not very filled up because I had a Book of Shadows before that, which was just a composition notebook. And there was a couple stuff in there that I didn't really want, that I felt was not valuable information or was just kind of too scribbly that I could read it. So basically, if you are very new, you don't have to invest in such expensive things. Some people like having real books or diaries, but I know a lot of beginners who just use either a composition notebook or a small diary or anything like that. But basically when you're first starting out, it's totally fine just to use a notebook, but even when you're starting out like me, I use pencil for this. But I know some people who are crazy, not crazy, but like who are really tedious about their Book of Shadows. Like, you'll look up some of them, they make the pages, it almost is like a scrapbook. Like, the pages are amazingly filled with calligraphy and things like that, and you know, they get really fancy. But if you just want to start off, basically just to have a Book of Shadows, you can use composition notebook, regular notebook, diary, whatever you prefer. I kind of like this one because it's got a Celtic knot on the top and the back, whatever. It's just really cool. Barnes & Noble. Basically what this, unless you don't know what your Book of Shadows is going to be a book where you put all your spells, all your prayers, all your chants, and even if you want to put your experiences in them, you want to make this very personalized. You want to make it have a connection with you. So this is my first page, or my cover page. It says Harm None, Book of Shadows. I've got the pentagram, Wicca, and then some vines. I kind of like it. And then basically what you can do to start is just find all your spells, unless you don't have them. The first couple pages that I have was really just information. You want to pack all your information in there as well if you're kind of a new person. It's a really nice place for when you're studying. I bring this around all the time and I study. People think religion doesn't take studying, but I study hard. I know when you're, or at least I feel like, if you're going to put yourself out there as somebody who has kind of an alternative religion or something that's a little bit new, you want to be able to tell people that you know what you're talking about. Otherwise they think you're just a wackadoodle. So you gotta tell them that you know what you're talking about. So keep all your information on here. Make sure, or I keep mine on my altar, make sure it's someplace sacred to you, or at least this is like my #1 rule. I feel like, or maybe it's just me, I might just be being crazy about this, if something bad happens to my Book of Shadows, I feel like something bad's going to happen to me. I don't know why, but I feel like it's something very important, kind of like bad karma. Tell me if I'm wrong. I probably am wrong, but I take very good care of it. I make sure I don't lose it. I make sure I don't tear a page. I make sure anything like that. I just feel like I've heard a lot about that, so I wouldn't want that. What, Mom? Oh, I gotta cut this video short, guys. I'm sorry. I have to go downstairs and take my sleep medication because I have to go to sleep, so sorry. But again, like I said before, I'm going to be doing more videos about the basics of Wicca and the craft and everything. So this one was on the Book of Shadows. I'll be doing more about this later. I think the next video that I'm going to be doing is about wands, so keep an eye out for that. Blessed be, guys. Bye.